is on reading different timetables. Try and follow along with my cursor because I'll point to the things that I'm talking about. So, first of all, just looking at them, we've got 4 different timetables here. They are all either bus or train timetables. So let's just look at our top one here. So as you'll notice, this is a bus timetable, and we've got different places the bus visits along the side and the times in which they arrive there. So if we just look at the first row, just look at Riverdale, we can see that there is a bus that arrives at Riverdale at 2 minutes past 10, and then again at 12 minutes past 10, and so on. Same with Knightsbridge and things like that. And I think one thing that a few of the children I've taught before have made errors with is they think that this is a bus, going along. But what you've got to remember is if this was a bus, it wouldn't just go to Riverdale, because that just means it's just sitting there. It's not going anywhere. So the buses are actually where the arrows are. So this is a bus going down here, this is a bus going down here, and there, and there. Okay, so this bus, we label this A bus, leaves Riverdale at 2 minutes past 10, and then it gets to Fordham at 10:28 and Motthaven at 7 minutes to 11, and so on. However, it's not always that way. So if we look at the one underneath, this time we've got the places along the top. So this time the different buses are actually where the arrows are now, so it's reading across. So this is at Hawley at 10 past 11, Bradburn at 25 past 11, and so on. You'll also notice between these two and the one at the top on the other side is that they are, and all of them actually, they are all times. So in the table it's different times. But you'll notice that here we've got colons, top one up there we've got colons, at the bottom we've just got a dot, so we've got 10:02, 11.10, and then 09:24. They are all still time, okay, all time. It's not here like a decimal number, 11.40, okay, they're all time. When you're thinking about bus or train timetables, and there's a clue in the name, timetables, they're all times, so try not to get confused. Looking at the top one there, we've got different stations and times. You'll notice that some of the boxes have got little dashes in. All that means is that that train doesn't stop there. So if we were looking at this first one here, we've got a train from Burwood at 20 past 5. It doesn't stop at Croydon, it goes straight to Ashfield. It doesn't stop at Summerhill, it goes straight to Lewisham. So this is just, it doesn't stop there. I'm sure you've all been on trains before where you've gone past a station and you haven't stopped at every one. So that's all that means. In this final example, I've actually got a question that I just wanted to go through with you. So this one is, if you arrive at Darlington so that's 3 o'clock in 24-hour clock, what time does the next train leave for London King's Cross? So first of all, we know that Darlington is our place of interest. So we know we're looking at this column here. So what it's saying is, if you arrive, so if I get to Darlington at 3 p.m, what time does the next train leave to King's Cross? So I'm at Darlington and I'll get there at 3 o'clock. So I've missed that one. I've missed that one. Oh, I could get that one, okay? But I'm going to King's Cross, so I'm going this way. So this will be my journey. It will go from Darlington to York to King's Cross. What time does the next train leave for King's Cross? Well, it leaves at 3:24. So I'll be waiting there for 24 minutes for the train to leave. Finally, the other timetable that you might be asked to read is a school timetable, for example. This one on the screen is quite nice because quite often they have got the times and they have got the days. They could be switched over, so it could be days along the top and times along the side, but generally they're fairly easy to follow. So here, for example, Monday runs that way. All the days run horizontally. A question you might get like this, for example, is I don't know, how long does this school spend writing every week? So you'd look at writing, okay, if we just look at Monday and think, okay, well, it's from 11:30 to 12:30, so we know that this block here is an hour. And do they write every day? Yeah, they write every day. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. So they spend 5 hours writing every week. Sometimes it's not that simple though. Sometimes they might ask you, how long do they spend on RE and ICT? They might join subjects together. They might say that, I don't know, if a certain child wasn't in school on a Tuesday, what subjects would they miss, or if they weren't in school on a Tuesday, how many hours of writing will they still get in? Loads of different questions.